Today I want to give you some tips for safer cell phone use. Now let's start with children. Children should only use a cell phone in urgent situations, and they should never hold the phone to their head. Now, kids could use headphones. The air tubes are the best, or the speaker phone, the speaker function, a landline, or they can text. All calls, especially for kids, should be as short as possible and preferably using the speakerphone. But that's true for all of us. Now the air tube conducting headset allows us to keep the cell phones further away from the body. And speaking of that, it's safer to carry cell phones in a case or a purse. They shouldn't be carried in a pocket or, like some women do, put them in your bra. Now there's generally more radiation from a cell phone on the back side of the phone versus the front. Keep that in mind when you're putting it in your pocket. It's much safer to use a cell phone when you have optimal reception. You know the little signal bars? Every bar you're short of a full load, you get several hundred times more energy emitted from the phone trying to get the good signal. So all of you people that live out in the boonies, you're screwed, man. Okay, when making a call, don't put the cell phone next to your head until the other person has answered. There is a burst of greater energy in the beginning of a call. So if you wait a few seconds until they've answered and then put it next to your head, you'll get much less radiation exposure. Now it's best not to talk on a cell phone when you're inside a car. The inside of a car, because the car is a metallic structure, acts like a Faraday cage. And so this means that the cell phone signal will be bouncing around inside your car, frying your brain and the rest of your body. So what I do when I get in my car, I put my cell phone on airplane mode every time. An air tube headset can allow you to keep the phone further away from your body and further away from your head. Now radio frequency exposure is related to the distance squared. So if you double the distance that you are from your cell phone, say your head from your cell phone, you decrease your exposure by 4 times. So even a few inches can make a big difference. Now the air tube conducts sounds through the air, which reduces the radiation exposure compared to wired headphones. And it's supposedly less exposure than a wireless device like the Bluetooth, which has a wire that goes right into your head. Now it's best not to use a cell phone near the time that you're going to sleep. Studies show that cell phone use late at night can interrupt sleep cycles and decrease melatonin levels. Now, if you must put a cell phone up to your head, I recommend frequently switching sides. Let your brain recover. The people that develop brain cancers is almost always on the side that they habitually use their cell phone. So if you switch it around, maybe you'll get below that threshold where cancer develops. Okay, so these are just some quick tips how you can be safe with a cell phone. Remember, don't sleep with your cell phone. It's better to put it on airplane mode at night or put it on the other end of the house. This is Dr. G. Thanks so much for watching.